from your end, dear now expecting
expectations need the Dawson. Dawson pa, I think no I will be so about the your friend saying toll boot no no a boy benye scanner se sika no bounce na ye betimi di ahye ye akwantin pomu a ho no na ye say ma ye ni call ye hia say o say fix ya kwan na ye nya kwan papa fa so because jebi se o tu kwan konkrofo ma so rose o mo nam so no you are like hey enti krom ha eka like we are some what they better to manya wo free mu a ya na areho nti se o mo san so implement na so mo de ba biebo a ebeye no dan chance so a you know e was say adwuma koso what you say was say adwuma koso ye nim say 24-hour economy no it was na Yewura Mahama the major one of the flagship your cast or bobeye wa shase o ye nanso ye pese ye feeling ye hu say indeed 24-hour economy no a shase a menu mienu ye nya adwuma yo eno so e ka ho bia ye expect so betimi ahye mu kena na ye sika sem no so atimi akọ dollar na ye say di nyame adom si di ni nyama bam nyame adom so far so good a guarantee a lot of things any I think I no pay jabo so for no mo kaka say and nyoma boy din edwen am say eh Ghana de sa na tie what you say ai Ghana de o ye denya I say every December do not call James or Kobusa. Oh, na this year they entire cry and so still. Amuko Munyes Gagovie. I say, expectations not also.
Very well. And Benya Dajena, Mama, a historical background and detailed analysis from 2016 to 2024. Nayashe, the way you see Kasem and the Ghana call Mabusi Kasem non. Esiako. And Nema abane ye na adwen se ode sesika de beye ene niema ode ye minus eniema ye de yeni akasa ehu se ampa sa niema we project we sa intervention we sa de we eye visible a se be producer enye ye funu yare na ye ni yare se obi abetimi ehu bi ana Ghana ni enya so faso now o share the history behind all your sika ni yakohoma bosika. Most of the finance ministers ever presented the mayor on behalf of the president now. There's a clear indication say on paper all is well, but in reality, I said in producer Jeroboam Temple. Uhu dane si hono mo a sorry dano kakraka fe but sabe inside a den mu ankasa no I said in producer Mufa Chebe, Adienche, as a sub producer and the tribune, Pacha, and in now I said in your papa, and that is the reality. I wouldn't Ghana had to say. Now, maybe some will say, a dear Tina made books with Brebewi. Anyway, any tablet is a simenim. Nina, Afibia moon, any moonsem. Now, Afibia any moonsem, it give us a background of the way. Government spendings and the government projects esiko say ene me te say the auditor general and the report in the abase Ghana about 18 million Ghana cedis akwa she baby a yehwehwe sika na yehu being it misappropriation of fund contract irregularities payroll irregularities ne nasefo ni na no. In 2024 to 2023, the question is, what does that mean to us? Says the canon, a crime man your fast unya and a crime man your fast spend a year, any project bay and a year till now, you go to market time. So, Tago, you would appreciate to say, I feel beer a quine. Now, a quine no, a quine bako, you bet me I had 3, 4 or more times. Within the year, and also says a barrel from Biaba. Every year, Biano allocated fund, say a fan conquer crime. Kumase and Cry Highway, the BIA. A baby aboard in Anoka, a baby aboard so baby interchanges. Mekai, Amwakwata be dread and no Krumha or so 5 interchanges a shelter region. Oh, yeah, Bakukra tokro de mukra went me and yet. Emma, and no so bosia, and the car, a Gugana for Triswa, and that me no case. You go so ye trian kakra. So in all this, what does it mean to omaya afei ne yese afifi na ye na ase ya nante but ye namu nye den se betumi atumika. What does it mean to a country like us? Because okasa no say okwa mahodo so a minim bia akoye de but be gidi say what to do kwan bebre e de akwa mahodo so bebre na okwa na say ohu project bia na say ohu the way yes structure mukro na you ask yourself say what is the difference between nipa na wo hono no versus the nipa na ye wo ha no say the people over there and the people here. What is the difference between the two different countries and in nipa wo wom and no dey eba bedru ba bia yedri but as usual ye ni kan emphasis da kese e master so insecticide spray because nipa bone fo adoso nti say na so so ya bo a ye kan yansasem ni wi a no afa ha me ahwe ye besese ya
Onua Maakye fa bewo so nyumeko aso yasen Saso insecticide spray and coil.
Yeah, that's the master so insecticide spray at the area no. Now, and remember what Kenya also near Dinkobo. Now, what mommy, your own expectation, the media budget review, and Nema Abano started say all year in 2024 and 2025 budget or the buy a Ghana Kohuma Sika, Kessel at to forcing, and about to Ghana for him say, yeah, Baba, yes, I never way the Sikasa ni Yaba spend it. Aye bia bosume ensia ayewura bosume enso ekoda wiye ode ho akohomabo anase eho report e de breye no ba be kire Ghana fo se aye bia no akohomabo sika de de ma no eso ya na se anso eso a na so ope se aso e na ope bi dia ka ho a ye be bisa no ne enti a ope bi dia ka ho ana no beja da ja kire ne enti a ope bi dia ka ho just asoso masesa so aka e de ne de no ka so be ya waye wie amasisi ano ye sika no efaso abaso a yenya surplus ewo ye mamu ha no musi. But you see, I can't wait for this country called Ghana say afi na koda wie ye na ko homa bosika ye de ama finance minister bi no be ka say oh ye de betu mo anim say ye pe simple da se teku ye pebe 20 Ghana cedis e dey aboye home bra for the whole year. Now sa 20 Ghana cedis na ye ba se ba beji no mo de maye na mom afrimu ni na ye timi spend ya ebo modern emie ye ni se niam bi wo ho no mo ye be hye ye ho so niam ya dwe mo da ho ne discipline ye ho na ye timi spend within our budget ni ya hwe % so sabetimi aka. Eti ye ba se beji 20 Ghana cedis but afini ko na wie ye no ye timi spend 17 Ghana cedis nti ye nya faso da ho no mo a eye 3 Ghana cedis. I am waiting for that day in the history of our republic na ye timi e de yensasi ye bo aka say yes akwapa no kwafo we hu mpo no kura no wadi ene ye de fofo sha won se betimi ayeyi. I am just waiting for that simple day in our body politics, and of course, our Ghana had to say, a da finance minister, we catch you say, ya bona kohoma, na sikani ya demand no, was spending my sister crab, but my first rock ide, abaso. Menoka say, Osha from 2016, Edibana, there are some few key areas. Ghana, we cannot take away from yet to me a year who frees are part of those economic indicators. No, yet to me a who free. But don't share those indicators now, share the reality on paper and in reality now. You ask yourself to say, so how come and on paper and yet fair now all indicators are so good. The indicators it gives us a clear hope of direction, say. Dabi baby ye kono ye koyanim oman no atimi agwa kwakodru mpepenso bi a sisi ade ye nsa so ye ti enti ye ka nkofo kwa betumi akobi ye ka say ye kobobo say betumi aka say yes ye kobobo say ye betumi da ye nyema bebre but in reality ahokyere ohia kodana ene enumasam ababaye adeso ade ma Ghana me no ka say e overwhelming. Almost every day, ekwofo esu enuma ho. Yes, aban bia ni asase so a. Aban bia ni asase so a. Obetumi satisfy ne man mamuni yina dabi ebi sida. But I say aban to me satisfy the majority of the people. So there is something in development communication. Abaka cho say me ba be project A and yesi ma wuto ni krom. Na me dru hono na se me ye consultation wie. Na ekofo dodo na say some project we me ma wuto me se me ba be yesi ha no bu say. But after me consultation na me ye no. E payifo da dwene ho ahunu se da bi ye yesi ha no mu say a e de oha beba. Iti ye yesi ha no mu say ye fa nko baby te se e kire ho no mo. Ni ekwokoye na eno ele betumi aboa yen. Se wanye na wantie ne ekofo ne kana na ekwokoye no baby a wankasa fu so pese oye ne na. Uye wi a ebesi ho no ma dane bosom esi ho no mo obi ne ho ba yusu. One typical example, the late Kojo Baredu ekoni krom so kwakoye borehole. Na borehole wa fa engineers ne consultants ne nasefo ina e de mo akoho no mo da omo kwakoye project no the third project. E na kroma no ka say baby a wo yes project we a ye borehole we emoa enye no wo ha kwakoye no wo baby say na no na betimi aboa yen wantie wanfi e no ye project ni si ho no mo oye borehole ni wie na e da ne bosom si ho no mo from that time till now. Say na said dia binim. Do you know why? Nienti a oye sade ni na se omo kroma no ka say omo mpe no wo baby the late Kojo Baredu eye ni na ne say emra bi baya baby oye project no ase pe ema yesie won nananom. It is yesie won nananom a ho no na so kotu borehole e de sire ne soro a nsu e be free mu aba no it's assumed say eye one ananom hu ensuo na wo de wonum. It is for that matter ba me ye kra e ma project no say. So ya pesa me tell you na say you listen to the voice of the people against what is written in the book. Utie ne kwofo ne ka against what is written in the book, and it is the reality versus common sense versus what book says. Put them together. And that is why you can get a reasonable result. E bet me who say that be oman no ekoye. Oman no baby ejira ne nye. Baby oman ni jira no. That be e say etumi 200 mo bet me abo oman konkro Ghana. Now, ye kasa ne ma we ina no. O share the estimated budget ahodo a Ghana yenya anase yakoma bosika ye dey ma various finance ministers. Some of them Ghana home from 2016. Now, your GDP growth as at 2016, rising from 3.6% to about 15.4%. GDP growth was about 3.4%. Inflation was about 15.4% as at 2016. Now, yenya a budget deficit. Tio, yenya a budget deficit of about 8.7% to your GDP. Now, what does it mean? See, yenya a budget deficit. Yenda dia ya bako huma, debia sika yesi ya kwako je, na yedi ya kwako bo yakasa ya hubra, na yedi aye project ahodo. Yedi bibesi hospitals, yedi bibeye schools, yedi bibeye akwan, yedi bibeye ebechi ayina munkania, yedi bibeye nyema bebrebe timema Ghana no hare no. You put all those work together. Ni yesi Ghana for anamrase bedwe mumfa sasika we ye de efa mayen. Na mo de mayen ya eno na betimi aboa ye metimi aye ne pese ye afibia. Yedi sasika ne mani wi a ye nam se ye num ye de. Ni yakwa disika ne manabro so. Tio, Sevenka, this kind of between 3% to 5%. It is more reasonable. But go beyond 5%. Now they could calculate 6%, 7%, up to 10%. It means to say, as a one year the crack chain, 7 brothers and your this kind of cry mount. And at the end of the day, so like yenum ye de, and yenya a direct impact of those sikana and spendings na ye na. Na kenya ya, na kenya bufu, na ke ense Ghana ni bia bufu say, oh, we there, ye man sempo so fa kokko ye adwuma. But adwuma na wa ye no, sempo no anso or the teku di aka ho, enya hwe because yenya yetimi feel the impact of sikana ye de amano no. But we there, sempo no a ye de man no, we di man abro so. Teku ne ye de ka so wasa di man abro so, but yenya so fa so bia. Yay! And the mummy da jedian ye ni komo ye pa. Sempone tekuna ye de kan ho de man no. Kwabna ne etro book mu kama. What say these are the economic indicators. And anyama ekoso say ne ye GDP say ye way ye say and ye projections kama. But in the end, the reality has exposed us to the fact to say ye to me account for most of the things are. Now, Osha as of 2016, now Ghana's foreign reserves was about 2.8 months of import cover. Now here, other factors, other indicators, actually a preference, na baby na Ghana one, Osha bukumwa, na kenche da nye bad sa. Because at 2016, na abai. Baba sisa meboa enti ye were election year dey abai no say president obama no hobro so no aka say ma menya niema more just to win the sympathy of the people so that they can vote for my government and myself. It's about so niema bebre. It is about spending money brosua. Sometimes some way somehow it is quite reasonable. But enam say abai no ye ba beto aba project ahodo artificial project ahodo akwan baako ye begu kwan ne so saa more than 5-6 times the same budget now near the goods akwan we so near bisa ye ho say nti se kwan na ye go so 5-6 times no ye the papa baako a na ka tifaso e ma so Kumasi Accra highway every single year you capture what your budget mu say Kumasi ene nkran akwan ye be dualize no je be double mienu wa ha say na be ya e betimi ate akwanhia so kakra me bisa o from that time from budget na no kwa bota abraso I just started see kan budget near those indicators from that time till now e dia anamo na ban bia tu a was say what you mean about 50 or 60 kilometers of this dual roads are a war and kind of Kumasi Kwanso. But every year it is captured in our budget. True or false? From 2016, I buy me aware. Ghana buying. I am not talking about NDC or NPP. I am talking about Ghana buying. aware say 2016. 2017, 2018, 2019, 2020, you buy about 5 different interchanges at Washington region. From 2017, 2018, 2019, 2020, it was captured every year. Our your budget move. You Ghana call my bossika. I'm here a war crowd that was say amount to say and your best spending. I call you actually. Buy baby free so na ba foforo de aba no e de ye se yakwaje bosia tie o yakwaje bosia ye se ye de ye akwan ye de ye sa interchanges no ye de ye baako pe baako na ye no so me no kase awe ne se adada no bosu we si wodo mo a ase akwaje so piu ojoso kakra no wajai enti ye hye nya enfili the impact of bosia yakobo ye no eso me no kasai sa bosia no ya checha gu ye so ena me ne wo ne yasefo ye atua sa bosia no sika no adwuma no yase ye de ye no adwuma no ye nya nwie ba sika ra de asa yey abai say oba be ye developmental project ahodo de ya yakọ ma bosika no e de ba be ye project ahodo project no de ba be ye no was starting project no all right edu whatever level be edu bia but sika na sa And a project no society aka honomo. So what does it mean to us? You just said the money bebre. How you come how to say? It's a kwakwa say aban is not being truthful, honest, and transparent to the good people of Ghana when it comes to its spendings. It's a bad boss yo, and yatete and nearbaso. Yama the government official, and do fuel coupon, and for na juma. Yama buy, and I said government official, too quite with as a first class flights. Yama for first class. Yama say those luxurious lifestyle. I live no, I buy say what it is so, what you just so to a point to say, I buy it me a donating sika say, me boss me sika. Me dedicate and I me donate sasika no edia to man footwom na ye de aboye ho bra but ebe go kwa kire no na sa de mani na no ehun susaso a ebenya ewo yen yes or no na eketu abi now 2017 me ma the major highlights 2017 abai epushi eto ahodo ebie eto nim akata se da bi ese Ghana for ede etumi tua to na to no yekese se de be ya Ghana ye betumi ede aboye ho bra ne ye satumi ede aso ye chi that time no na abaya kokomo busia o aba busia ne sense ye ko IMF na abaya kokomo busia na busia ne sense ye ko a ye tia na ye guso ye tia ne ye se da bi the way a to ne na so for the way ye se jeje wo ha no musie no asa to ne swa eto no moa na moa but they say nya to akese e betumi ayeden o moa na emoa na yakeka mbom na yefa kotwa yaka ne bi na saaka no afri yeso na afri yeso wie a faso ne benya no abaye o man ne dia na yetumi ade bi aye sa project a Ghana for ehwehwe ntabane bi eto onim e be ki sure say eto ne bi wo hono ma yese the friend new stars obi emu and also use some new stars to be every honomo. And no say about church yen the tia what be at one now obi bia nya so faso he would be transparent to us as possible. Area question say yeah the same 2017 and na aban saso ma ya won say oba dedicate $1 million and $1 million per every constituency under the infrastructure for poverty eradication program. Free SHS and teacher training allowances and all those ones. It is that $1 million per constituency no. And ye be a koyada was it factored and a Ghana for members of parliament. Is it be some year the Sikano a Bayanasama. These monies were captured in our 2017 budget. True or false? At the end of the day, $1 million, $1 million as of 2017. Now exchange rate net to say. So if $1 million as of 2017 now go into all the 275 constituencies in Ghana. Now can 275 constituencies no. A dear na dan kebe to me the $1 million and the year and then nyama bend the to me for $1 million efanye. Yay. Yenya butrade this understanding. Because say as of 2017 now Ghana yakọ mabosika yakọ kopesika you say the Baba project aban say or my $1 million per constituency. The $1 million per constituency no ye the bawo constituency a project bi a person dey bia fire nanka honomo na Ghana for the timamufo a wo constituency wono atumi anya so mfaso. So now I am not sure anybody can explain to me or tell me the essence of the $1 million project. Any nyama ye this $1 million project ye dey here. What the nyama be this here? Toilet ahodo. I mean, no, say most of these toilet facilities are all the constituencies are. Yes, horrible and oh yes, I way. Vincent Nana down, Vincent Nana deputy CEO. Me can't catch you. Omuno this see some project, some toilets, about 4 or 5 seater toilets. I mean, no, say Oko nhye so ebi asisi wo no ma ye fa nya hwe. Oko kwada so a ebi so ye fa nya hwe. Oko mosque constituencies a ye sisi sa toilet ne de si wo no mu a some producer awowo ne okra ne nkotredom na eja wodan esi so because aban bi ye se oba be ye watimi anye anwie oko na sa project riding aka. So these are some of the things eba aban no ka se da bi se sa na tie dia ye ho kire dada ye sanya so ye chi enti ane yemmie to nim na yema Ghana fo yina entua to na yetimi anya sika ade aye some of these projects na eno baba Ghana fo ye ho hare ye project ni wi a na je se nema bi wo no mo a ye sa so kobo sia fa ba ye biem na ye bia $1 million per constituency ye di si toilet nko a. As of 2017, na dollar, 4.3. Meboa, good. So 4.3 times $1 million, saying it's about 4 million Ghana cedis, 4.3 million Ghana cedis. Meboa. Now, what can generate 4.3 million Ghana cedis? 8 million constituency. Fear me to say a place like Ladadi Kotopon. A constituency like Ladadi Kotopon, what 4.3 million Ghana cedis? And then 8 million. See, you see the school adaya, 8 million. You see the infrastructure project, 8 million. See, you see the any other project, makes me a boy, not me money, and we're harina, and then 8 million. But I can't tell me the BSC toilets, and my borehole, and my astroturf. Sam class seminar, kitten, and you didn't one, you ever do baby a dream. Maybe so you can admit, say, so as of 2017, that's a 4.3 million Ghana cedis were allocated to every constituency. Now, besides the MP and the DC, the other money $1 million in the year. Or see a sea toilet. Toilet is how many capacity? Or see 8 seater toilet capacity. Now, in the 8, you know, 4 granted, 10. 5 for her. You have the 4.3 million Ghana cedis and the sea toilet facility back up. You see the BIA borehole. You see the BIA astroturf. Now, go to every single place. Now, you see the astroturf and go and look at the current state of the astroturf. I can tell you, on authority say, all the astroturfs are the back Ghana Hanu say, all the name of political influence and political gimmicks near the Nino. Those astroturfs now I aspire about 10 years ago. And a year part there funti. Na ye who be that near Pebi there brigade of Wenisunti. Near Quakoto an aspired astroturf near the Aba into Ubobo Waswa. And all the agro was achakra bosome anasa afe na say no aka to so basabe ye yes basabe ye me ye no fa say God of omunya so fa so yeah hwede ye that is where and how they will put it to make it look like they did something that was right but ye who so hwe but samaka ye kokoto astroturf papa current astroturf and yeah, now Kenya said na year break. Your toilet facilities and they go to all those constituencies, all the 275 constituencies, and see for yourself, say the $1 million per constituency, no, and reflecting our constituency what one. Yay! May say, for the benefit of clarity, may say. The $1 million per constituency. Every single constituency. I have 275 constituencies. I Ghana had to say. As at that time, say, I become 276. Yes, 275, yes. Now, so those 275 constituencies, you know. Messiah who say $1 million per constituency times the 275 constituencies. The Messiah who said, effect Bay is from Bay and a Ghana and the constituencies, you know, and you free the $1 million per constituencies. Yay. As we know, say, me a call my bossy cabinet there say, ɛtoɔ no a yɛtuatua no ɛsusa ɛnti ɛsɛ yɛbiebie toɔ no mu na ɛtoɔ no yɛ akɛseɛ nko a ɛnti wo sɔ toɔ no mu a na ɛtoɔ no ayɛ pakyaa yɛnyɛ so fa soɔ nti ɛne yɛmmie toɔ no mu na ɛtoɔ no nyɛ akɛseɛ I mean tax menka sɛ ɛtoɔ ase ne toɔ but I'm saying ɛtoɔ ase ne toɔ tax ɛtoɔ aha now it is ɛtoɔ no susu a aban no tumi mmie ne infrastructure project mu otumi mmie nneɛma ɔpɛ sɛ ɔyɛ mu but sɛ ɛtoɔ no susu a create more avenue sɛ aban no bɛtumi ayɛ nneɛma ahodoɔ bebree the $1 million per constituency ɛhefa constituency bɛn ɛna ɔmo say they got value for their money boka kyerɛ me constituency bɛn ɛna bɛtumi ne nsa si ne boa ka kyerɛ me sɛ the $1 million per constituency no onya so fa so as at that time na dollar rate ɛyɛ 4.3 Ghana cedis now so in effect na 4.3 million Ghana cedis now so the 4.3 million Ghana cedis yɛsɛ de bia yɛ astrotef yɛsɛ de bia yɛ borehole yɛsɛ de bia toilet facilities saa nneɛma mmiɛnsa were the key nneɛma na MPs no ɛde dwa nipa so anya bia yɛyɛ 3 projects yɛde 4.3 million Ghana cedis and there those 3 projects does it really make sense ebi so abekɔkɛ na ankɔ dia are different. The then came the 1 million is it 1 village 1 dam. 1 village 1 dam. Emma ya kasa yoma payini dada ebe de chire Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia eko ka say the most flagship and the most expensive and djuma bako wa yama ne ho atɔ kese pa eye Poalugu dam. Was it not captured in the budget? And Yama Painda ever the Shedaka. Kusi saying that project does not even exist. So our book community, ya trust say, from Core Barrier to Amasaman Road, tiled. Now ya percentage, 90% completion. But in reality, no, now it's about 2%. Grading so, but you're trying for fair. Now can see there now. Utumi kacha me say obi a starting projects onya nweye but watumi manager resist certificates e de akwa sika e be sika na kogu ni botom esu projects ye nyanye sabebo a mu bisa untumi ko start school adan e watwe kwa woma enye onu kwa na contractor most of the contractors especially the NPP prone contractors and some NDC prone contractors almost starting projects no mundu babia endu lent endu hwe but the omo manage ya to me then and receive certificates yay ema sa certificate no ye de wo sika e de mawo eso na project mundu mu kotakra meboa na ya si ya petuo nti ye mie tuo nim na tuo no nya kese ne Ghana timi nya sika na ya si ya bie tuo nim na ya se kwabna ne tumi akra cars flagship flashy cars sasa na bokano godre ne mo de ne bi cars ane board din e da abegu krom ha no say na kwabna ne se mantua to mantua sa to no nti mayin ka na the free port no free of charge na me nu mienu ehiafo stubborn proud for me car ne bo endu 200,000 Ghana cedis na me kwa kotua ho car matua duty be more than 10,000 or 15,000 Ghana cedis na godre car na ne bo be about 800 or 900,000 Ghana cedis no na ose because of say na buy one power nti na watwi car ne from wantua hwe kaprakra wantua eti yefa sa to no efa be gu Ghana for so meanwhile sa banko na say opesika eti na ka god de na ye 900,000 Ghana cedis no na otua to be ye bia 100,000 or 200,000 Ghana cedis na be ka me de keto ne ho a eti na ka ye timi fa nye bibi keto bi fa ma hiani ana mobro wani bia ne ho akyere na ope akwanya keto bi se na ko betimi aye bibi ne wo pusi no yay so you allocate funds you can go focus here. At the end of the day, Brofono ultimately reflecting in the lives of the people. What plans do we have for the aged here? Yeah, they are not kind of qua. You say, this is Assembly Common Fund. Aba, there were disabled fund for hormone, disabled fund, and there were aged fund. Go to any of our hospitals, go to all these places, all the 275 constituencies. Now, Koko Bisa who said, Seven brothers will be within 60 years and above. I went to me and call any former, and I went to former a job here. I bet you are snakes. Now, must be imagine the pension as if for no. Bisa who says, uncle for no, must sit down. No more to me at the Jessica, Aqua Kuchamo hospital bills. A bit of your bond. Any a bino at the top bonds, our bamu, and come here today. A bino say, Musika Medi. Na metia just say, Yachimu Kakra de Bamu, it's a chamo haircut. Those were the things that now it directly had an effect in the lives of the people. But meanwhile, now a bino say, on your consent. Sure. From 2018 to 2021, there was a launch of the free SHS program. That was around September 2017. Emma, according to Onua Kasamu own statistics, about 5.7 million beneficiaries by the mid-year budget, according to mid-year budget 2024. HSA almost spending 9.9 billion Ghana cedis our free SHS. Meboa, according to your own budget too, almost spending over 9.9 billion Ghana cedis our free SHS. Emma, National Health Insurance Authority, that's a National Health Insurance Scheme. Yes, you are reviving no. You are reforming no. It's a tumia ya rolia manakova and about 16 million people. Hey, yay! What would say me and just tell me for a fact. One kasa shawabra bob na fato to who said who could have health insurance as at that time. Now the choir resabia is so very and I would have free. But you can't book move fair. You told your 200 I'm paying so you were able to do this. Okay, this is a good project. This is a good initiative. Well done, my boy. Well done. It's in the books. It sounds so well. It is the only way is a book where ever to invest in anymore. No, the indicators are so good. It means that the monies that you people are taking is reflecting the lives of the people because I trust a book way. And they are come and why come. But when you do for man out to say yes, if I'm in pacha. If I'm pacha time. Yes, say, Bibiaba, Yarebiaba, eti, your friend of Yareno, could you COVID-19? Now, COVID-19, no, ye be launché or Batampa project, meboa, Ghana Cares or Batampa. Now, yes, so that was around 2020, November 2020. I remember clearly. Now, you allocated about 100 billion Ghana cedis over the last 3 years for the COVID-19 recovery. You see, about we are not in normal times. Small businesses, anyone who for us, bodja for the near Denny Nano. Ye must lock Edison chain. The reason for maslog, the entire paying that for a maslog no. Nanya for sir, they call to cast. Emma won't to me those cars no now. A cock of yachira, and shall cry who won't. And as a quadrama man no, or move up for Dean Conquaja Casino, if I won't call for them no one cheat. Na podum at rotro, a father say, I'm a recommendation near the cock of Jim Maslog cast. Na obuano mo aquaquabi. Na mpanyinfoa omo bi no masa so ade omo tumi ade akwaje cars no na wo mabro wani ane ntia ye sa project no na wo kɔ hɔ no mo ya ka to say sisi sika ni ho nyama ye de be ye no ebi ni ho but one ye de ma ho no mo akase twa mo ho no ma ye de no mo age omo je so mo ye de omo ntua eti ye say yeah, the Baba cab businesses and a cab bus. Let me put it that way. You try 1 billion Ghana cedis. And the one who say Who Honoma, near Sanu Momo, yes, faster to a Juma because COVID-19 by we are not in normal times. In the also SMEs, small and medium scale businesses, also on a second now want to be engaged that one now so now yet to be and recover because COVID-19 and be could be a higher pa. 1 billion Ghana cedis no. So now, Mubisa say for so bay and a 1 hour what did this scano? Yenya and their free home. Yay! Your Honor, 2021 budget. I presented somewhere around November. Yes, I introduced COVID-19 levy of 1.75%. Maybe why? Yeah, the Baba took Ghana for so. So what there? Obicha Wiska. Now, Kwakoya, Uyi Kwadi is here yet too. Meanwhile, Natalie cost also eted that out. Emma Abano at 72.5% if telecos no more as part of Musika twice of Mutia de Mabai. Abano said the number be 80 says Cadaso no. It was also charging extra 1.75%. And the fees says Caduti 1.75% plus the 72.5% put together. Now, quite buying the food room. Now, this I said, a here account to pay Ebu and a sa COVID friend saying. That he left his cano, a cocoguye. Account to Bebu, and a son COVID-19, he left his cano, a hifa and a coguye. We have seen several of these things. Maakye, near Quaco Bob was over $3 billion. Say, yeah, whoso, and Yamacha Chile, yes, yes, yet. Yes, I'm paying the Sabi or Quaco Channel to ye Nessica Cranny that to two road the Amano. Yes, I may end the Baby, ye yan those ones near yet. The son of a bear dear, and the young momo thing, Yacobo was here, not was to me so ya Seneca crack. Near to near Jejina, nay, good economic indicators, ye discipline. Yacobo was here by ya, your family be a Sidukadaya. Now, Bosiano, ye just so fast war, intelligent, I said the Bayer, and fact. AstroTurf, yeah, expired AstroTurf. Emma Minoka say almost all the AstroTurfs denied. I expire, I say. Yeah, it's a baby. Emma, Esiama, Isaac Esiama, Achimamponia, Member of Parliament. Or no say, yeah, but see 10 different sports stadia. Now look at some of the AstroTurfs. The AstroTurf then the AstroTurf now. Look at the difference between the two. And your government, Kwan, you say, yea, yes, also your tea. Ye kwako boy and hobra. Naya pesika, and the abbey be papa be at the abo mino, ne mabruno so any to me aje. If you come out to Tiffany, if you come out, I say, yes, to Tiffany. As a country, it looks like yes, any clear sense of direction. Our clear sense of direction are limited to only political influence and of course political policies and programs. Eti omanu shedani and uswadi hunu bi ase ya 10-year development plan e yen sha at the man of aban bi ase. You do not have any other option but than to follow the 10-year development plan. Ebiniho. Eti aba we ba. No asoso we wetre Sam. No eja to hono mo. Wantimi anye abafoforo ba do so ba beja to hono mo. Se onye mpo na we ehwe aba the wenye animonyam. Na ke kro like Kasape. Yay. As secondary school so e sheda ni hono mo. Now you see, you can see ye blog. They see one more. You see ye blog. No matter see ye blog. No can see one more. Now what we are now bafu from buyer. One quarter cement bakumpo. Say on the plaster home. I'm a contractor. Crowd the caretaker and will the car. Enjoy ye blog. This is one more. A buy way buy and a friend about 200. The you are so. Yay, me boy. More go quite so you say St. Peter's School. bubu everyone the money say the baba creative arts industry, say creative arts schools or whatever. Go there and see for yourself. So as a buying said that ni Ghana said that ni any clear sense of direction, policy direction say wait here a 10-year development plan, 7-year development plan, the say into a buy umpel way a quite when they say udiso. In Tebeka to say the directive principles of state policy no enye binding. Nanka enashe ena modern Ghana 21st century ni yasi akwakoto astrotef di aba astrotef na timi ani 1 year ene na ohu. Nso to kakra bi a aye pacha. Nso to ya astrotef na dan swimming pool. As we know, can say, you allocating $1 million per constituency. Say, you find your project a whole. Those times, the $1 million now about 4.3 million Ghana cedis. And who projects ni bini? And another swimming pool see one me. It's the end yepe. The end yepe see ye. The end yepe see ye. Now, the fundamental issue is that. Ya bayanim akoyeti abayanim akoyeti abayanim akoyeti sa. It looks like the way a person you see a your mind no. Weba no wa distort no se ma be so me ko reverse kakra. Sisi a buy say why one district one factory meboa. Where are those factories? Mama me just one single factory. A swabban for what is here currently. The year 21st, one single factory. A whole ban for swab, who for what is here or Ghana. Ha. Mama me back compare just one single factory. One. I brand starting from the scratch. And then the baby here, as is a one plug of over 500. And now me no can say that factory has been so beneficial and is so beneficial to the good people of Ghana. So you Ghana, you don't quite about one. That constituency and a district in a woman no. Some one district in a woman no. As friend say, sir, one district one factory no. For so many yenye free so. Yay. Eti ase ye bobo sia ye kwaji sika. Na kwakwa ese ne ye de kenten e de akonsuo. Sika ne de ye beje. But ye ji sika ne wi a na ya gin na wo ye trimu ni susu a ye de gu paper so ne enti a ye kwaje sa abosia no na asesa ye ba ye se ye kenke party ne be twa ye num e be di ye num sa rough because sika no ya mre ne nya ye enya wo e na ekwakotua ba de mo ye wi a ye bie eto nim na Godwin mame Godwin e ba ene ne onya wo ne kura no na sa asudie na wa beda ne so na onumom e na etua to enti ena ukuta obi cha 1000 Ghana cedis tie ne ye pa o obi cha 1000 Ghana cedis at said the pakwana cha 100 Ghana cedis uyi ya asa huhum bi de kire shim na ekọ. The value of the way and things the way you see here near man is extremely different from the reality on the grounds. It's yesika ya kwakwa jisika na ye wi a and am say ya bombo sia na nye omuni ne omosem na betua na ye ni yesenom ne ye na betua nti ye boabo no na bia na Ghana ye ho kire ye not even 1 kilometer and kwamwa yese ya so kilometer we there and as akwa we there ha e betumi debate 20 years e betumi debate 30 years like the Temaboto way akwa be kroma ye akwa be na wo Ghana had mu say ya atumi adi even 15 years apart from Temamoto way akwa be kroma ye obi ka kire me say Ghana kwan ben you started here from 1992 ever since 1996 Sa to 2025 year yetimu sisi here. When that me ya akwan that me 15 years and we can celebrate, we can be bold enough to celebrate whoever yes akwan say. Sa akwan we there, who ye the year. Na we Temamoto way. Temamoto MCD over 60 years me boa. Now look at that road and compare it to this current dispensation. And now I see a friend say any biemre Satan no bejimi breso yesi yaye ni ye enti atumi last sama eso ban fa till now and ye ni Now let me tell you what it means to us. Yeah, yenim ne say. Yakobo say a yenum ne ede. Yenum ede. Agenda 111 eka wuram. Abeka wuram because edimonyama na ka ye wi a yeso na nada kwara kufa na start ye die fa sa edimonyam ne ba no. Kwabna ne onye na nado aba beja edimonyam meboa. After military hospital, even though we can't obey, and captured in the budget, some of them were 2024 budget. It was captured in it. Sir, agenda 111. I'm not sure no more complete agenda 111. The only project I remember, which I know, say, a useless project ever, I did get a Sikakoko Ruemu, the National Cathedral. The National Cathedral. It is the most nuisance project ever. Now, come to the National Cathedral, now no problem. Now, come to see us in the center of Ghana. That is Kintampo. But when we have judges for dying, ambassadors for dying, what we go for dying, Asama, Obi, and the claim about the Suwano Mani Pakwana charging from that time till now, and the Pakwana Sujiska. Yes, obey, and also I deal with you. Sikano. Enya Ghana bayo efiri mahama bottom ena efiri na nadu bottom efiri benu yemi adu bottom eto na ye tuatua no ye de sa to no na ye de kwakotua sa abosia no ye de sa to no ekotua sa aka no na saba be ye asudie e de gu ye so eti sa wo hwe most of the budget ne the way I see here and ma okroba adu say ya bo say yes service debt no e kan was through more compensations ahodo e kan was through more than project, physical project, it's a quack this car. Yanum, it's a Sadaka, this has to create more jobs. Naka Numano, Menyabia, Mofasimian Bia, Miriam, not subbing producer, the dependency rates and the dependency ratio, no, at me balance Cacrano. Yes, ye discarded me, Num, the Yamagana, and watching no, a drew election year. Na sabin producer na kwabna ne sorry ne ye create artificial jobs say we there ye create job we hwe meboa kasa mon check here na nada da kwa kufu at time o share from 2017 to 2020 and 2024 o create more than 1 million jobs meboa more than 1 million jobs for 1 million people grant said do ba ku bia nipa ba ku na ye. But then unemployment rate is extremely on the rise. So you ask yourself, say, it is it is only in Ghana and the hypocrisy has taken over common sense. It is only in Ghana and the hypocrisy in Yachum. I take you over from say Daniel Jane say, this is the way to go. Common sense. It is somewhere around 2016. Yenya unemployed graduate association or whatever it was. Not because of that in tea. Near see the Babema abano are unpopular. And yeah. About still there are a lot of unemployed graduates. Where are those unemployed graduate association? Where are they? Nasi kame ya siya kwa the Babe Bienuma, and you man were here to hospitals are about 500 bed capacity. Now, connect to me after nurses for me. You see, the sika, your tax, a tour, you the share nurses for nurses for to me at school by means of allowances in nurses for. You send nurses for them to fee. It's a minimum to fee 3 years, 4 years, 5 years. No nurses that's what to fee. Now, me no can say, now hospitals no so hospitals mienu okabo my 750 bed capacity after a military hospital in this area 750 bed capacity it granted sir over nurses about 750 you can imagine the level of employment and the dependency rate the way was reducing the dependency rate it's a nurse ni bar so we school the only option I say obekwa mama won wakwa diska but mama need to be hwe no fiti Tama or yes, to so be nursing training. Was also the BM. enti nurse ni ba no will be forced to be koye adibia efa faso efa mre ono akasa de dache na emom because of say onya adwuma yenti ene obeye de saa obeye de saa. That is the kind of system you are living in. That is the kind of system you are living in. Eti ye kwaje bosia enyema se de bosia de ye fa nyo ne ye didi enum rough ne ye de bi ye massa ne ye de bi review san ne ye de bi my girls ne ye de bi chese esebunu ko a. It has been the order of the day. Those esebunu no has been the order of the day. It has become a new normal. It is a say aban ba say oba no abejisika akoma bosika na ode aye nnwuma ode aye puntu nnwuma na obisa ho se puntu nnwuma no se puntu nnwuma ben na pese oye na se na bedi me kai pa ye roche me sabosu abara mo kuma se me gati interview bi no ka che me se me bisa se die nti na ya mo akate soda ye hu soda ne ho ano. And you know the answer he gave me? Very, very profound, very truthful and honest. Okay, I say, Udru baby na so boja. Now share pressure wo ho no na. You have no option than say, what they are so from some yes project we. Meanwhile, no any source of funding. Sika kwa de yes project na bi ni ho. But the yes am nkofo da ni age. Maka say, "Eh, aba we do ya ba papa o." Meanwhile, no project na start here. Meboa. Go to almost all the places that Yakati saw they say, you have a starting program. And I said projects. Projects will bang and they start every one more. It is say, you never know La hospital, I can't I mean, what do you want? A buy and the Ghana is seeing a clear signs of policy direction. So in the next 10 years, yedi swade hunu nie de pese ye nie ye nya kukudo ye se ye aban bi obeba bia no ye hye ade ma se se odi sa na mo no so meboa se timi ye sa de na ka Ghana ye house a hwe I was inspired by one friend of mine a friend Columbus, Ohio. I didn't dim you fee. Is it Kwajo Usu? I forgot the be Radina Coupon. I was inspired by one simple idea. Amoya crying. I cry no more, no. And on Monday, Usamoya cry no more day. Signpost I have no more church that say, Aquino, funded by government of Ghana, this and that, and as source of funding in our projects in a year. Now, one of them, Omo indicate say a tuana wutia no, e ho kwan e na ye de ye no. Yay. A tuana wutia no, e ho japade na ye de ye no. Can somebody be bold enough to tell me say, ye e-levy ye jeje ye say de ba be ye Ghana kwan. 1 single kilometer of road bay and the ye e-levy de ye. Somebody should tell me. Somebody should be bold enough to tell me. Sir, ya kwakwaji e-levy ye jeje ye no. Ye de create and ye de construct even 1 single kilometer of road. 1 kilometer. E-levy sigano. Nti ye de anyone say, ya kwaje bosia, ni e diwo ye num. Na sudie no abeda ye so nti oji u pay a na wo hwe eto a ye te wo pay de so a na wo ye mo hyew meboa Ghana for ye padwuma o adwuma de maye wo ha no say ye be ye no the same adwuma na de come no na de maye be sa so aye but the difference is that akatua benya free wo ma no ne no different from akatua benya free wo ha. It's about to hold what you come to say. Obesha no abo akokra. Na sabi mpredesa sika ya de man so bosu fa kofie no. Sa sika no entimi kra top blocks ba ko po atokropo dem. But the same person na enkwam no ne so kwakwaja camera chi. Ni pay a obeje de bosu me e be ya afimuni na salary obeje no wo ha no mu sei. Yay. Yes, your mind. Me, I am not expecting anything from Abambia because Obaya me will say ɛyɛ sɛ be krɔkrɔ de John nsɛmhunu ɛna ɛyɛ mu di kyerɛ Ghana fo aban bi bada so yɛ ade ba me kasa ba ko wie na me license ntum na so fo wadwen kyerɛ bra ne wo so expect free aban no hodom no ka kyerɛ me and some of you can even put it on Facebook Onua TV Facebook oba Onua Facebook a mami we expectations hwɛ ade ba ko a etete yɛn na ha yɛn na yɛnya ɛfa yɛ adwene nkɔ so a edi yɛnya asɔman ɛyɛ the way a yɛsibɔ yɛn bra yɛyɛ ho hiafo stubborn proud hiani a ɔkɔkɔtena baabi so odidi a onya adagye di n'anum mameka Ghana in 1 second Ghana kɔkɔyɛ sɛ sabin prediasa payimu a anoma payini a mekɔma payini I'm not referring to John Dramani Mahama but I'm a payini a what dress kama yay what dress kama the suit a ɛhyɛ no ɛyɛ expensive ne boarding the shirt ne boarding the tie obo ne boarding the shoe a ɔhyɛ ne boarding necklace egu ne kom ɛyɛ gold nkoa ne egu ne sa ɛyɛ gold nkoa what dress about to say he is a perfect gentleman ne wo hu sa ni pakro we say what dress kama a perfect gentleman na so gina kwa ho ɛsrɛ sika dia na wadwene bebu dia ma wo dia na ba fi sa ni pakro do ye yay me say so wo say yay obi address kama wa fa me ho ene me hye ni na ne boarding aso convert ne kase o ye ne sika obenya sika do so po na the end of the day sa ni pakro no ejina kwa ho na osrese sika die na adwen be na be ma wutrim ada fa sa ni pakro no ho meka say ni pakro na asa the network ne nye asa de na te because ohu ne ho say o sika me wa ne ma twa ne ho hye ni na sika and that is the situation here in Ghana. There are two forces. Ghana for we are not expecting so much from you. What we are expecting, and then they say, you create an enabling environment. Memeburu nyuman wonye. Yay. Moment financial clearance. Na mo de dada mafo akoko gu GMP se ne NPA ne nasofo ni na no. Here ni ba so e deserve so be adwuma wo NPA. Here ni ba deserve so be adwuma wo GMPC. Here ni ba e deserve so be adwuma wo Ghana Gas. Here ni ba e deserve so be adwuma wo very romantic area. But na kokoye dada mafo nko to who you know the word of you. Mo creating that enabling environment. Na mo ma emabunu enwuma no wonye. Mo ma akwantempo ne so enya kono. Yay. Yes, I never way now. You making sure say at least we will not be able to satisfy the majority of the people, but we'll be able to satisfy at least a portion of Ghanaians to come out to their with every single Ghana very creative. Yeah, when him dear wa dwene and then ya se betumi dia ye niema. Ya bon kan ya training nurse no wi a no tu kwan. Wase me ya dwuma Ghana ha biem. Ya bon Ghana ya bon Ghana ni ho ka se ya ne ko police training school, military training school, ya ne ko whatever training school. O wi ya wase wa ja because kan sua. Create more jobs. Mummie kwan mummie mu na sika ntimi mra kronim. Mama mo kwese mo kwa na mo di sika je se nipa ben mo asa na mo nya sika de biadi. A country called Ghana equally deserves better from every single aban bi obabedi so bia. Na me wo ya bobo. Na o mie ye man yofo na ni. Na omo so kwa pensioner. O betina sa o ha onya manye we ya. Enne ye mame ne ne papa no ne ye nananom atimu bi. And that is what they call the ordinary Ghanaian. Today, who to me